up, guys? Live from the System 32 studios. It's a Sadman Sunday stream. Well, we don't know if we do this on a Sunday all the time, but we're back.
We're back
in studio. It's 1KB, Kevin B. Harry, Mikal Teja, aka Mikal Teja, and J Revolution. Meet up, guys. How y'all feeling? Rev on the top.
Put some respect on
respect
it.
On that
respect
name.
on that name.
Stop playing. Y'all is playing with my name.
So guys,
You don't know you're finished.
So Game of Thrones coming back.
Yeah, that's the first thing we have to talk about.
It should it's 9 o'clock it's starting? Yeah.
Yeah, we have time to catch Game of Thrones.
Well, I don't have HBO, so you know.
Well, we know we torrented that.
AMC.
We know we torrented that, but
Yeah,
AMC has nothing to do with Game of
Nah,
Thrones.
but you just say
No,
that.
I just saying that.
But that has nothing to do with Game of
but the
Thrones.
reason why I'm saying
It has zero.
No, listen,
Put some
listen.
respect on HBO.
No, listen,
it has
listen,
nothing
listen,
to do with Game of
It
Thrones.
all goes back to my point. Is Kevin a Game of Thrones fan?
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay.
Because I know he's a Walking Dead man. He have AMC,
I am a
but
Game
he
of
don't
Thrones
have
fan, okay?
Game of Thrones.
Watch and see, All I seen is Fire Lord,
That's
That's all I seen in Fire Lord.
Yeah, but
done.
I mean,
You understand?
I mean,
You understand?
I find Game of Thrones is this help out a situation in between Walking Dead season finale
Nah, really.
and the premiere. You know.
Nah, Game of Thrones is by far better than Walking
Nah,
Dead.
we
In
could-
my
we could argue that.
humble
We could argue
opinion.
that. We could argue that.
Yeah.
My humble
It
opinion.
is.
No.
Because of the
Nah! I remember when I said this point, and this man disagree with me.
Listen.
He agree with you, dog.
Listen.
He
Hold
was
on,
like,
listen,
you
check
Walking
it.
Dead? Nah,
It's 10 million to do an episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but I
That's
don't
right?
mean it better.
I don't mean it
Hold on,
better.
that-
No, the
that-
production.
that-
I mean the production alone, dog. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Humbly speaking, I feel as if both shows do really immerse you in a world. It's really believable on both sides. The only problem with Walking Dead is that
More
like,
believable.
No, not really that, but Walking Dead is like it had no seasons in Walking Dead, as you know, summer, winter, that kind of thing. We have never seen like a winter in the Walking Dead, and one of the things in the comic book takes place in winter. So we have to see. I want to put no spoilers for anybody who doesn't read the comic book and watch the show, but. And as for, to me, Game of Thrones, Red, the reason why I was thrown off a little bit with Game of Thrones is because it started, I never read the books, I don't want to front. I know about the lore and the story, but I never read the books. And the problem is that when Game of Thrones started, it felt very real, as in a real medieval situation. And then, boom, magic kind of hit you out of the way now.
Yeah,
so
where this come from, yeah.
Game of Thrones now, from what it was in the beginning, is now very magical. And people talking about powers and all these different types of things, because you have Daenerys with dragons, you have the men who could resurrect people, you have the faceless people. I mean, all of that worked in the books here for sure, but as a TV series, I was a bit thrown off by how much magic came into play between season 2 and 3. You know what I mean? With the even when Daenerys couldn't be burned by fire and all that kind of heights, it kind of you know, because nobody
Still
saved the
better than
Starks.
Walking Dead.
Nobody saved the Starks. Men get killed, men get head
But
chopped
it
off
was
and
kind of
all.
foreshadowed in the first episode when the wolves came in, and I mean something was mystical about the wolves because everybody had their own
Dire wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I
So
mean,
magic had to come into
yeah, but
play
we
at
could
some
have point
Even if you hadn't
as
read
a
the book.
coincidence, as each one of them get a wolf and Jon Snow get the odd one or some heights like that, to get the
The
white
white,
one and everyone
yeah.
else, yeah. We could chop that up to coincidence, but all of them still dead. So
Spoiler alert.
spoiler. Oh yes, potential Game of Thrones spoilers, I guess.
That's kind of too late for that.
No, but we ain't talk nothing.
Yeah,
We ain't spoil nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The first season, but how Taylor, if all them watch the first season by now, then I look.
Yeah.
Brandon's get paralyzed. There we go.
Hey boy.
Wait.
Yeah,
That's
but okay, yeah, but I like The Walking Dead because it makes me feel like if that could happen.
Also all based on personal opinion.
You don't find like Walking Dead pushes the human being to the brink of like of the crackdown of
Thinking,
the
yeah.
identity, because we no longer have in The Walking Dead. You no longer have too many things to help you describe yourself. You could look at the people who real bad now. Take for instance, no
Carol.
spoilers, not even Carol, but take for instance in the episode where Carol and Maggie was captured. Spoilers, folks, spoilers. And the woman who had them captive was a secretary. She said she was a secretary before they walked in.
was a pushover.
She defined herself as a secretary. You can ever walk in any organization and watch a secretary and feel she's a killer. You know what I mean? No. And that's what I like about The Walking Dead. It toys with human identity and the things we attach ourselves to in our technological and civilized world
Mm-hmm.
as our identity. Because you call yourself a producer. Same for you, Kev, a writer. I will call myself an editor. If that goes away tomorrow, who am I? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I like The Walking Dead, because it plays with that.
Mm-hmm.
It plays with identity.
But you could even argue Rick is still a police because
police?
he's a sheriff.
A police.
I mean-
think about the kind of people we're
Alright.
killing. He can be considered a police now. Hell no, us. You mad?
He's still in some form keeping the
technically
order.
he could be, because I mean, police in America was killing somebody.
I mean, I know that.
Yeah, I mean, for no reason.
I know that. But
So he's still keeping the order. And,
no, but
you know?
he uses his skills. But Rick is no longer a sheriff. He's certainly using his skills, but Rick is no longer a sheriff. Rick can't say, "I'm Rick. I'm sheriff." He can't do that again, though. He can't say that. Like even like the governor dread, he and all before the whole apocalypse was, he and all say he was an MC, was just like a regular worker with family troubles, all kind of thing. And he become the leader of a whole, you know what I mean? That's why I like the show. But
So if he was in The Walking Dead, right? What do you think it would be us?
I don't know. Well, I know that I have my martial arts skills, but at the end of the day, you had to survive the initial outbreak, though. That's the first thing. And if I do survive the initial outbreak, I can't say, boy, because Walking Dead, I am more scared about the humans in a world like that than the zombies, to be honest. I believe like once you avoid hurts, you might be okay. I'm good with swords, I'm good with a staff. I could fight my way out of things, but the human part of it is the funny part. And we're seeing that unfolding now. Because that's how it was always meant to be. Eventually the zombies would kind of start to become less and less, you know, if you think about it. Because everybody knows how to deal with people who die now, take out their head, and zombies existing will eventually rot and not move and just be like on the ground, and you know. I don't know if I would have survived. What do you think?
Nah, I'm surviving, bro. Like any other black man, dog. I'm surviving, bro. We just survived, bro.
Well,
The
yeah.
plan is to
300
go,
years of slavery.
as you
we
say,
survived,
going
dog.
small.
Yeah, we have a plan.
Yeah, go.
We have a
Oh,
plan.
shit,
Stay
we got
near the
that. Forget
sea.
that.
Yeah, forget that plan. My advice for anybody, just stay near the ocean. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Zombies
that's-
can't swim.
Yeah. For
Now I
real.
feel like if on the islands we might be safer now.
Yeah.
Although we import one certain nonsense from them countries, so you know, we don't know. Just when you're feeling
You know, it's
how-
actually a good freaking thing. You know,
It's
like,
good on Gasper.
why did Rick and them stay on land to the 45? Like, why didn't you go on the coast?
Yeah, but you gotta remember supplies too, bro.
I mean, supply. Well, I mean,
Food and things.
yes, food and everything. But however,
No, that's
you go
the-
on the coast.
That's what propelled this series, because I was reading something online
That's
where
a sensible thing to fucking do.
it's
like
were they in
it's
Arizona or something?
You
Somewhere
just go
hot.
peek on it.
I think they're filming in Georgia, so but I don't know.
Yeah, somewhere in the south where it's warm now. So that way the zombies won't rot as fast because it's warmer, you know? So that's why they move towards there. So to perpetuate the show a little further now, you know.
I hear.
Yeah.
I hear.
I heard it.
I hear. So
Oh,
where they
it
move,
could be the other way around.
So
Yeah.
then,
wouldn't
it could
zombies
lead you
rot
to be
fast?
the-
Wouldn't
rot
zombies
faster,
rot
yes,
fast
okay.
in the heat?
Yeah, right, yeah. Because they're trying to cut the leading into the last couple of seasons now. That's what happened, yeah. So they moved towards Georgia, so the zombies would drop.
Well, I'm saying they film in Georgia.
They film in, yeah.
But
But it's
the,
somewhere in
the
south.
Walking Dead location, I think, is not. They're not near Washington. They're not coming closer to
Yeah.
because they went in Washington. They were going in Washington,
DC,
direction,
yeah.
and they bounced up Alexandria on the way. So we don't know. But Washington have winter. I've experienced that shit.
Winter, right.
Washington has winter.
Well, however, this show, I think in the
But
next
because
series,
you
winter
see-
will come
You
because
see the difference in the zombies too, huh?
it's starting to notice that the season now is starting to look colder.
Yeah, looking a little darker. Yeah, I mean we go see. I'm excited for season 7.
We see how
And-
you all get immersed in Walking Dead, but can't get immersed in Game of Thrones. So, what kind of Game of Thrones fans are you guys, man?
Game of Thrones for me is an exit wound.
So wait, Ted, which one you prefer?
Game of Thrones was.
Okay.
You've heard me say this so many times.
I think so. I think it's it. I just like. I hear you on the Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones really and truly they sit here with some shockers, and the production you could truly appreciate the Game of Thrones production.
I don't think it's because the production is why I like it. I think it's the fact that they're able to make fantasy look appealing. Normally, that type of genre in video is not in TV series is like, it's kind of like,
Look up
Dungeons
color.
and Dragons, kind of, but they was able to put in so much elements
well, Game of
to
Thrones,
make it like it.
Game of Thrones just brings in two very important elements, which is sex and violence at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because as he said, because we could argue that plenty fantasy series, even take for a fantasy series like Highlander. Highlander was a damn good series. For at the age when we was watching Highlander, that was the first time men even fathomed something getting beheaded when sword passed and they seen men dropping from the thing. That was amazing
real
for
wild.
me. You know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying on that. We used to call it Game of Titties. Because like every other week was a breast dog. Let me be honest. Yeah, but moving on. Well, I was telling the guys here that Tamar came back Tuesday. We're going there.
Thema.
I'm sure the girl name is Tamar. I swear I heard Nikki Crosby say Tamar. But we'll
Because I mean, I
Thema.
see now, TH now, and in Trinidad we have a problem with pronouncing
Well, I'm
THs.
fed up hear them call the girl Tamar
Tamar.
Williams. On the
Like,
news
you're
now.
thinking? Are you thinking?
I thought it was Tamar. I thought it was Tamar as well. But I think
I thought so. No, I thought so.
yeah, but I heard them say Tamar on the news. So anybody listening could correct me, could jam me.
Because
Just-
I swear her name spelled with TH.
It's THEMA. But they say Tamar. So it's probably Thema.
Yeah, Thema.
Okay, so Thema Williams
Thema.
came back into the country Tuesday to a big opening, to a big
Put some
welcoming ceremony.
respect on
Put
it.
some respect on the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Thema came back to
respect, bro.
Yeah.
a lot of respect for Thema. And what the men feel I really was, man. Classism, racism, what I really feel I was, man.
Classism, racism, sexism.
You think it's a would
tokenism.
not-
I don't think it can't be sexism. It's too close.
I don't think it's racism. I think it's classism, in the sense of, the girl or whatever being from Canada and she doing her thing, whatever, and she literally seemed like she had money. And what I heard again, what I heard on the radio,
Marissa a little best though.
right? What I heard is that
Yeah.
her mother, Marissa's mother, literally notified the TTGF, Trinidad
Gymnastics
Gymnastic
Federation, yeah.
The pictures and show them at this girl, Thema, not eligible to go up and represent Trinidad because of that. Yeah.
The thing?
Yeah,
Yo,
so I think it's based on a bit of classism, in that she being from a certain class and she feel like she's entitled to this.
classism and race. Well, racism to me, and I guess this could be a whole different topic if we start talking about it now, but racism to me is something that affects people systematically, meaning that, okay, unless to be practical when it comes to racism, unless I have the power to stop you from doing something, it's just hate. Like, and anybody could hate. Like, if I hate white people, it's not stopping white people
from progressing.
But if white people hate black people, it can hinder black people from
Progression,
getting somewhere. And that's real racism.
Racism.
That's a system.
I agree.
So the fact that Thema
So wait, are
was
you saying
stopped
that? Are you saying
from
that white
representing
people
Trinidad
can't
and Tobago,
be racist?
white
I mean, black people can't be racist.
I think black people could be racist by the
There's a word for
definition
that,
of
you know.
hating a race. But in that sense, to me, it's just hate. Because we're not stopping anybody from doing anything. You may remember over time definitions change. Racism in the beginning was really just
The oppression of one race.
the
over
oppression
another.
of one race over the other. Now that everybody has certain freedoms, we're looking at people now not being able to have the same opportunities as others. Because anybody could have hate. Because if it is we talking about racism as just a division of hate, then it gets blurry there, because we would need terms like Islamophobia and all these different things. All those things is just hate. But to describe particular methods of hate, you use words. So racism is important when people are affected systematically. Other than that, it's just emotions.
So would you say that Thema was affected
I think
systematically?
well, exactly,
or
because
systematically?
she did everything that was necessary. Remember in November last year, she had beat Marissa and whatever qualifier had then. She placed like 50 something and Marissa placed 80 something, and by that alone, there was supposed to be Thema talk done. But then they said they had to do something else and all kind of thing, and so this is Thema being affected, after doing all the proper things and trying to get the same opportunities as everybody, and boom, you get pulled overnight. What would I tell you? I'll say if anybody feel we talking shit. feel free to comment in the comments below.
Is Dick her last name by chance?
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah, well, you know, everybody had a field day with that. I don't know how much.
Yo, I heard this amazing radio interview by with Hoppy and them on the evening show, boy. And I think it was JJ. JJ said something about, you know, how Tamar came back in the country. They wanted police officers and thing around.
No, that was actually Marissa.
Right, Marissa
had
Marissa and Marissa Dick. So he was like, well, you know, a dick must be protected at all times.
Well,
I really crack up on this.
yeah, even with this thing, 8 o'clock news was like, what a dick move, guys.
Whoa.
Yeah, everybody had a feeling.
I
I'm
mean,
sure everybody had a feeling with that.
But at the end of the day, I think as Trinidadians, you know, I both support both Marissa and Tamar. The fact that you all guys representing Trinidad is all that should matter.
Yeah, but that.
You know what I mean?
I ain't going down that road at all.
But
Because
however,
it's what best for the country. The
Yes,
spot doesn't
right.
belong to a person. It belongs to the person who best represents
the country.
And at this time, I think it's Tamar. Big to them.
yeah. No disagreeing there.
So forget that.
She have my last name too, so you know.
William.
Big up Tamar.
We support Tamar.
Yeah.
Except Ted, who supports them both.
Yeah, I support them. No, my thing is like I don't want to disregard the work that Marissa has done. However, I do think that Tamar should be representing our country. But however, like on the global stage, we look be embarrassing in terms of having this kind of quarrel. It should be that, you know, they represent Trinidad and just represent, no, you know.
Well, everybody have their agenda.
So what I would blame, because I find like people are attacking Marissa a little bit, and what I would blame
Agreed.
is the TTGF, right? The Trinidad TTGF is the Trinidad and Tobago Gym is from. I would blame them, not Marissa, not Tamar. I would not.
Well,
they are the
in
ones
a
who should
press
be-
conference, they say, oh, how people sending death threats to them and all kind of thing. I mean, everybody is getting death threats, dog. As soon as something happens, everybody getting a death threat.
You know what they would view as a threat? I'll kick off your face.
Probably. Probably,
You
yeah.
know, like
If somebody say, like, I'll box off your head, that might be a death
Death
threat.
threat.
Like, dog, if you box my head off, I'll die.
I don't mean to cut you off. I have some water.
Sure, Kevin. We'll be
Take it.
right back after Kevin drinks some water. And we're back. I don't know what commercial played, but a commercial played, and we're back. Simon on Sunday stream.
We're back on my brighter.
Simon stream.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, we're a little bright.
You're a little brighter. Forgot to put on the lights now.
Alright,
Pilot
so, so to recap, we're someone Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Tamar, and
Tamar
Thema,
Thema, TH.
TH,
with them calves and them thighs.
and then calves and then thighs.
See.
We just respect.
I think I have her on Facebook, though.
Respect. I don't have one on Facebook.
If she
I'm
sees
gonna
this,
look
she
for
might
her on
probably
Facebook.
like it.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. If she sees this, she might probably. Look out for the ass, make her touch her.
Nah, not me, bro. Not me,
Yeah,
bro.
guess-
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
The other ass, shake it.
Y'all
down.
see, y'all see what was put in our secret group today? A gentleman. Let me read it, because I feel like that could be discussed right now. Let me read it for you guys. The post reads, I'm not gonna call the gentleman's name. Funny enough, his last name is Grimes, so I don't know if this is a
Grind.
fake last name because he like walking in. But the person put, when you thought your sex was it, but then found out your own brother does a better job. Hashtag sorry for not being enough.
You see
Gentlemen,
that? Like,
What?
I'm not even joking.
that's
Look at
messed
it.
up, boss.
Look at it. Facebook post. I'm not even kidding. So what ladies?
What?
Ladies, listen. While these guys check the post and revel in their shock, I'd just like to remind you all that my name is J Revolution, and I do this from the ceiling.
Nah, bro. This actually legit. This actually like a legit post.
Yeah, it's a legit Facebook post. So
Damn, bro.
so gentlemen, I mean,
What?
talk to me.
I mean, if my brother I do have a brother. You know
But
what
if
I
your
mean?
closest
Sis
friend,
doing
if-
a
if
good
your
job.
brethren-
I mean, bro. It is what it is.
Nah, you.
bro.
No. And see, I like how you talking out of your youth because I am telling you.
Nah,
I'm
not going to slide. Like, my thing is like, for that to happen, I mean that it has some form of bad mind.
Yeah, but brother, it's your boy.
Yeah, because
Your
you
brother
can't
hates you.
tell me you watch my.
Yeah, your brother hates you.
literally say
Your brother has to, he has to hate you.
that's real Cersei Lannister kind of vibe there.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not Cersei that survives because that means you'll be sexing your own sister or something. So.
No, the reason why I say
Cersei
that.
that's doing
No, the reason why I say that is because like she uses power as a form of like okay, look like the dwarf. So it's the dwarf. Like she
Tyrion?
would do she would do
Tyrion
anything to
Lannister.
bad mind yours, to bad mind him no.
Yeah, but Tyrion do anything.
I don't even think Tyrion is
But now, like, I try to put my. I mean, no, first of all, that's disgusting in my humble opinion.
Where's that?
Okay, I can't watch
Yeah.
nobody in this crew
and
and
say,
get
yeah,
myself
yeah.
to do that to us.
Yeah.
That's
Belly.
ooh. I can't even imagine it, dog. Like I sit down there when I get quiet and I try to imagine it, and I'm like, no, I cannot get turned on like that. Like I'll be like, dog.
Yeah, that's
what's done
tough.
get the pilloried and dipping.
Not even, but I mean,
Not even that, no.
it's
It's
not
just the
even
fact that
it's
you
just-
view them as a. It's Kevin Bird or that's
know what I mean?
Jamil
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not even an ownership thing, but oh God, I mean, you really have to put some respect to the name, dog.
Nah, it's tough, boy.
Yeah,
I
they
find that's
carry-
one of the
Yeah,
hardest
that's-
He
things.
commit suicide, but it's how he so casually posts down
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah.
Wow.
Probably hurting though. Probably hurting.
Wow, the man pop picture like one eye, dog. He posts this with
That's
him
tough.
on his bed lying down.
That's tough,
Oh my
boy.
God, Kev, wait, thing, boy.
Not the front dog.
I was moving to Egypt or something, yeah?
Ultralight beam. Nah, boy, yo, I can't even begin to imagine. No, honestly.
But I'm
yo,
not gonna be vexed at my brother though.
Honestly, like, that's the next thing. Like, I would
Nah,
be.
you had to be vexed with you.
Nah.
Nah, boy. You can't.
To me,
But
first of
gal.
all, to me, women have the power
Exactly.
of sex, and you have to be putting a real good proposal on the table in the first place for it to happen. Because if you are loyal to me and my brethren is pursuing you, there will be a way to catch them. It ain't gonna be hard. You know what I mean? As simple as a WhatsApp chat and say, Jamil, watch this. Look how your brethren getting on. It's real easy. So if there was no method for me to catch you in the act, it's all on the girl.
Yeah.
Granted, it takes two hands to clap. So my brethren taking it. Yes, I had to be mad at you too. But the wrath for me will come out on the girl. Dog.
I agree to it's a girl and
I might eventually forgive my brethren. I'll just be like, well, thanks for exposing a hoe, I suppose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
But however, like there's this rule I was seeing
Yeah.
that there's this rule that these guys had. I can't remember if it was Straba or so on. That they were saying that if you are to have sexual relations with my girl or whatever, you have 24 hours to state it now. Don't let 24 hours pass and you ain't state
I
now.
didn't say it. I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I hear that. Okay.
We
Yeah,
said
but that wouldn't change anything.
It would.
no, it does. It does.
I
Hear
mean,
why?
that level of honesty, you know, I would
Yeah,
give a
it
little
does.
bit of kudos to that.
Yeah, because in terms of you letting them know that, hey, cool, I smashed a girl now, so that mean that I ain't really no faithful thing now. You're like, oh, for real? Would.
I hear
Yeah,
that.
so we done, right?
I hear that.
You know that kind of
But
Yeah.
it's still fun.
But you still follow to that?
Nah. The honesty.
like I would quick accept like if I know meet a girl and I tell them and I like her and one of them and get through before, like that's okay.
Yeah, because you ain't really attached to that.
That's
not
okay.
attached to the person.
Even though I know men is get vexed for that thing, to me that's okay. You don't know ownership. You don't own women. So if you bring a girl and introduce her to you and she end up liking somebody else, like to me that's okay. But the established girl, and I mean, let me even set a timeline. If it's my girl for a month and they get you, I still ain't gonna be vexed. Because it's like, now well, me really invest nothing in this now, dog. So if she do this already, then thanks for... And if you honest as well, say, dog, boy, I had a moment, Jed, I was a little drunk and this happened, Jed. You know what, dogs? I forgive you. Let me get this girl out of the crew. Or pass you around to everybody else.
What?
Wherever else. You know what I mean?
What?
No.
Who is this?
No, let me be honest, but...
That's kind of like a hip hop crew day.
That's a hip hop crew kind of vibes,
Yeah.
but
Loving your crew kind of
but
thing.
my established girlfriend for like 6 months plus that kind of vibes.
Not even 6 a year, dog. Like,
A year?
Nah, 6 months
Nah,
could be 6 months.
6
is
months
not
is
real.
serious investment.
It's real,
dog.
yeah.
6
Yeah,
months is
bro.
in this
Yeah,
day and
that
age.
that
In
down
this day and
payment
age, there's a
in
down payment on a car.
courts,
Right? Yeah. But at that time, you must make a down payment on a car. So, let's be a little honest.
if you all make a down payment on a car and she come and do that, what will happen to the car?
It's a real good question. Next week, we'll be there. Okay.
Real talk.
That's a real good question. My goodness.
Well,
How
seeing
you
that
sit in
she
that
cheat,
car?
that she was the one cheated, I think you should
Yeah,
own the
but
car.
but there's no
Nah,
divorce court.
you will
dog.
sell the
You-
car and
Hold on. If I put the lion's share, I am going with the car. You can't tell me nothing. If I put the lion's share, I go on with that. You can't tell me nothing. We can't sell that car and get back the same amount of money we put. You mad or that
I
not
have
gonna
another
happen.
question, right? If your true certified copy, are you allowed to have two names on the ownership?
Good question. We'll answer that next week. I don't
No,
know.
actually, we could Google that.
Well, it's
Although I
licensing
don't
in
think so.
Trinidad or-
Yeah,
Uh,
license.
Why would that
also-
be?
Yeah, it would be.
Licenses say had no computer there, but that wouldn't even be.
No, well, oh God, it could. We still operate on British law, so
I guess.
I don't know. That's because when you're taking a loan, your name have to be on the true certified copy for a car. So it's like,
I actually just look. As for what you actually have to pay one day, it's only,
oh, so you won't find it on Google, Jared.
Boy, that
Next
hurt-
week.
Boy, yeah, next week. But that one hurt. But like,
and that's kind of messed up. Why would you want two names on a certified copy, though?
I mean,
It's
if
a
you're
loan, so you have-
sharing a car, yeah. Okay, guys, what we have in the camp coming up, boy? Like we said, let's talk about ourselves for a little bit. Tej just released a cover for what?
One dance, Drake.
But you stink because you put Drake One Dance as the title now.
Yeah.
And then after
Yeah,
you
they
put
click it.
Michael Teja version,
Get them views, boy.
bro. Gotta get these views. You know what I mean?
stink.
Views from the net.
6.
But well done, views from the 8. What we
868.
call ourselves the 8? That's real corny though, guys. Please don't ever refer to Trinidad as the 8.
Actually, there
That's
was a
highly
thing I
corny.
saw where Tory Lane's actually dissing that shit. Like, he's like, why people calling Toronto the 6? Like, people in Toronto even call Toronto the 6. You know, that kind of vibe?
6.
Well, I guess because him and Drake had a feud or whatever.
Yeah, it could be. I sure people in Toronto call Toronto the 6 now. Drake is a superstar.
Tory,
Well,
but
you know, this is how I view it. You know how if people watching to Trinidad, they'll be like, Marshall Montana boy. But the average man in Trinidad, would you say, like, you're not really involved in the whole monk thing, really?
Yeah, nobody care about that Monk thing, but we still know Marshall Montana.
Exactly. So I think
Yeah,
the
but
same
Monk,
could be
yeah,
said.
but, yeah, but Monk is not a countrywide branding, so it don't matter. He branding Toronto as the 6.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to know Drake specifically or Drake's aliases. You man is a superstar. You can't put Drake and Marshall in the same pot.
How, though?
Unfortunately. Teja, as much as I am a support local kind of guy, Drake is a blasted superstar.
Yes. I'm not
Internationally,
disputing that.
globally, and Marshall is not. They will beat up.
Yeah, but Marshall is a superstar in Trinidad.
Okay. What I mean?
He is a superstar in Trinidad.
And Trinidad is not even the population of the friggin' Bronx house.
Right, and just talking about comparing to the city.
No. Still, the population of Toronto
Like
alone.
10.7 million.
Okay,
or
so
something.
what are you talking about?
Yes, but I'm not disputing what you're saying, but wait to watch compare it as in Marshall in Trinidad and Drake in Toronto, Canada.
That's not the point. What I'm trying to tell you is Drake's influence is
Mhm.
way deeper
Yeah.
than Marshall. So while the average Trinidad man mightn't care about Monte, plenty people in the world must be calling Toronto the 6 right now.
Okay.
Even Marshall,
It's
when
'cause
he
he-
went to Toronto, had put he was
He was
in
in
the
the
6.
6, yeah.
Ironic, isn't it? Monk, the 6.
He has Drake have an international reach us. I mean,
Drake big,
Yes,
Drake huge,
yes,
bro.
he has international reach, but I'm saying like,
Can I bring drink
you
for
know,
jazz?
here in Trinidad, you know, Marshall has.
Yeah, but we talking about the
That's
whole
an
world right now,
influence.
though. Why are we here? Why are we talking about this?
at 6:15.
It's not
Oh,
even
big up
quarter
for you.
past. It's not even quarter
Six,
past
six,
6.
I know.
Next topic.
I was asking what's going on with us.
Right. Has some stuff on the way.
Please be specific.
Like,
we giving
Actually,
our
I'll let-
listeners exclusives.
okay.
Exclusive.
I'll actually let Kevin be the guy to talk.
Kevin, what we are coming up music wise?
Music wise, boy, I would like to do an EP with Teja if he so desires. I mean, you know, just saying. We have real stuff with Mikal coming up. Teja. You have an EP coming out just before Carnival. Look out for that. Power soca, EDM-ish vibes, you know it is. we have something with Scorch. Big up to Hoppy if he listening. Probably not, but you know.
Let's believe.
Let's believe. With Scorch music. A couple singles coming out. Look out for the OLT and the Herbalistic on the Awakening album. No, Tunji's album.
Yeah, well,
coming up.
Tunji, big up.
Spend a little one at 99 cents, you know what I mean? Small thing.
Is 99 cents for the whole album?
No, 99 cents for the song.
Per song.
You can buy the song or you can buy the album.
By the song.
Buy the song or the album.
Or the
Support
album.
local. Eat
Support
more.
local.
Hashtag eat more, bruv.
Yeah. Yeah, so as the stream goes along, we have some updates for you guys.
You guys.
You guys.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well,
It's
so yeah.
fire, bro.
Well, this year we will be dropping some videos, obviously. Soon come. Gonna get them vlogs going. We have a small, you know, while we were in this office between the years of 2013 to 2015, I guess, we did a lot, and there are a lot of things a lot of stories we have to tell that haven't really been put out there. So we're gonna be releasing the Capital Chronicles in May. Look out for that, where we have documentation of what we did in this office, and it's pretty funny. Yeah, I remember when we met Tejas here was a lot shorter, and we was doing them fellas. There are some good times in here. So we're going to be releasing that series to kind of let all you know who we are, or you know how we got here. You know what I mean? And if things go well, we might see some parodies and some action videos coming out of the camp too. We getting there. We getting there. This is a pretty good pilot episode. I'm sure we're over half an hour by now.
Yeah,
Positive we're
we
over
over.
half an hour by now.
Soldier 6.
So yeah,
So thanks guys for tuning into this pilot episode, man. I hope
Dry
y'all
run.
were
Really dry run.
entertained by this dry run.
we have a lot.
Next week we might have some get. Hey, listen, next week will be we just had to do it.
Wavy.
Yeah.
I would like to end not really end with a kind of note that
A prayer?
not really a prayer, but I want to tell people that in the light of us doing this, I want to tell people that some, you know, is generically hear people saying, you know, don't give up. But a lot of us don't really give up on our dreams. The problem is that we don't have ways to continue. Because a lot of people don't give up. Like you would have a job at 8 to 4 and still do your little thing on the side. So deep down we don't ever give up on what we want to do. But I like to tell people to find ways to continue. I mean, no matter how shitty or slow you might be starting or continuing, find ways to keep moving forward. Forget our whole, you know, don't give up on your dreams and because a lot of times people will tell you that and not tell you how to achieve your dreams after the fact. And I'm saying to put some time into figuring out, put some time into planning. Follow your dreams, but your dreams should follow a plan. But keep going. Keep finding ways to continue. And with this whole Sad Man stream, we tried it once. We did 2 episodes and people were actually looking forward to it, and we collapsed on it because it was always in the back of our minds, but we collapsed on it because we didn't know how to continue. But now we do, because there are ways if we just keep doing it. So, folks, find our way to continue, right? Yeah?
FAWTC.
Whoa.
That's the acronym.
FAW.
Fort.
Ha!
Fort. Find
No
no way. I
proper
didn't see it, but
annotation
it
on
seems
your
like silent. Find a way to. Forked is find a way to, and then continue. I don't know.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Cool, guys. Thanks a lot. Don't forget follow us.
Fortak.
Aye.
Find a way to always continue.
The annotations will be on his
Okay, find a way to always continue. Fortak. Okay.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
So don't forget annotations coming up on the screen. Don't forget to follow Creation Nation. So at Nation now, System 32. That's System 32 now. You can follow the guys in the studio. 1KB System, Mikal Teja. Check out Mikal Teja's cover for Drake, One Dance, out right now.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it yet, go and check out the Plain Thing music video.
Yeah.
Right
Plain
now.
thing.
And this will more than likely be hosted on System 32's SoundCloud. So check out the rest of the music on that SoundCloud while you are here.
True that.
And also go on the Creation Nation YouTube, Creation Nation TV, and where you'll see all our content that we put our hard effort, work into. That's where you'll see the Plain Thing video as well. So guys, thanks for tuning in to the Sad Man Pilot. Check the Facebook page too. Sadman Stream. I believe that's the Facebook page, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it'll be Sunday stream now, because this might come out Monday.
Yeah. But technically today is Sunday. So.
Today is Sunday, so we are recording it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys, yeah? Peace.
Clap.